Alright, so we're coming up out of Hot Springs. You can see behind me, back there, right where the town is. So we cross the bridge over this little river here, and then you walk down up into the trail. So nice little view here though. So, and yeah, we're gonna be moving along. Forecast today is thunderstorms, showers and stuff. It is extremely warm out, even with the cloud cover and rain. It's 80 and very humid. In case you can't see, I'm dripping. So I've kind of gone full through hiker too, going sleeveless. I don't know if you can see down there. We got the short shorts, 6-inch inseam, showing a tasteful amount of thigh, but we're rocking on up. Looking somewhere today, probably between 8 and 15 miles. So I don't know, we'll see what happens, see how we feel. So everybody's recovering. A lot of dehydration, a lot of sickness going around again. So it sucks, it's rough. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, as I say. We did take a 0, and we took kind of a, well, the other people had a narrow. I did 12 the day before that, but everybody's feeling a little rough. So we're moving on though. Mas miles. We've made our way out of Hot Springs. And now we're here at a little pond. You might have been able to hear there's some frogs barking in the background, but yeah, working our way up. Not sure how far we've got, maybe like 4 or 5 miles, but we're moving. It's raining a little, and it is what it is. Here with Mr. Foot again, so.
The pond is smelling.
Yeah, the pond smells terrible, so not gonna drink here. So on to the next one. Good morning. So this is where we stayed last night. I don't know the actual name of the place. It's about 8 miles out of Hot Springs. It's a little fire tower up the hill back there. Pretty nice, got nice and sunny last night, so we just decided to post up here. Good little spot. So but yeah, it was windy, temperature dropped a ton, so very chilly this morning. But we're gonna be heading out shortly. This is where we set up over here. Fire tower up the hill there. And yeah, we'll be heading out, considering trying 18 today, because it's supposed to be beautiful clear, and hopefully the terrain won't be too bad. So we'll see how it goes. So we just came off the trail, about 100 feet. There's a little sign that says Mom's Convenience Store. So I believe we are now actually in Tennessee. So I'm gonna check it out. Figure why not? Maybe get a Coke or something. So we've gone about 12 miles today. Pretty crazy terrain, unexpected. A lot of ups, a lot of steep ups, a lot of downs, all between. But it's 2:30, taking a little nap here. We're at the Little Laurel shelter, and I think we're aiming for 18 today. So we will see. It's gonna be crazy, but yeah, at the Little Laurel shelter. Little viewpoint on the way down to whatever shelter we're going to. This is White Rock Cliff or White Rock something, I don't know what it is, but nice. Alright, so we reached a little part where it splits off 2 ways. There's the regular AT, there's a little cutoff route. It says to take in bad weather. It says because exposed ridgeline. We've walked a very long distance across it. And I was beginning to think my idea of exposed ridgeline was very different from theirs, but nevertheless, some very, very nice views off here, and we aren't even at the top yet, I don't think, so. So you got the mountains all over that direction. Back there is where we came from. You might be able to make out the cell tower and fire tower up there. And over here, you might be able to see down there. You can see like cities and stuff off in the distance there, our little towns and stuff. So we're gonna head up there, see if anything else. So let's do it. So we reached the spot where we were told bad weather this way, good weather this way. made it. Jerry Cabin Shelter. We are officially mile 300. Whoop whoop! So heading out. It's the next morning. We posted up somewhere, Jerry Knob or Jerry Cabin or something. Stayed in the shelter because nobody was in there. So went up to Big Butt Mountain. That's true. You heard that. We're on top of the moderately not too glorious Big Butt Mountain. I assume it gets its name by the giant crevasse running right down the middle here. There was a nicer, bigger butt on the way up here, but you don't get a cool view off of it and whatever. But yeah, there's the view from the Big Butt Mountain.
Cannot lie. All of us can't deny.
And with that said, we're out. And we've made it now to, apparently we're on 212 West. So we come down to this little street crossing here. There's a parking area back over that way. Then we hop over this thing over here and continue on. So apparently we're going up. Probably have about 6 miles, left, and we go directly up and then directly back down. So not necessarily looking forward to it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Make them miles. Pretty cool view though. Nice looking trail. So we made it to the top of the big hill, the big mountain that we had to climb before heading straight back down, almost the same amount of elevation. Because this is the Appalachian Trail. What goes up must come down, and it's going to do it a lot and unnecessarily. But yeah, pretty okay view through the tree anyway. You can see some mountains, some greenery back there. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be though, so I guess that's a plus. And yeah, we're heading down. Looks about 3 miles, I think. So downward we go. Morning. So we started our day. We stayed at, I believe, Hogback Shelter was the name of it. It's a very, very windy morning though. Rain was supposed to be coming. We're just standing out. Nice little viewpoint here. So taking in a viewpoint right after the shelter. We're gonna be heading out, aiming for at least a 17 miler again. So it's gonna be rough, especially if the weather kicks up. So we'll see what happens. We'll take it from there. It's about 10 miles to the first shelter. So let's get this thing going. So I don't know if you can hear me or if you can hear the background, but it's very, very windy today. And when it rolls through, and it rolls through good, it sounds like a freight train. It's a good impression, right? But yeah, it's very windy. It looks like we're not even up real high right now, I don't think. It looks like I'm coming out to some road intersection, parking area, so see what the hell's down there. So it looks as though the little parking area I thought we were coming out to is some sort of interstate. The sign over there says welcome to Madison County. So I believe we're again skirting the Tennessee, North Carolina border. So you can see the trail is right here behind me. Sign right there for it. Goes right up that way. That's where I came from. So we're heading on down. Looks like we go down under the overpass somewhere. So under the, yeah, that's right, under the overpass. So let's go check it out. So we just reached the top of a very steep, gnarly uphill climb. And man, what a cool view. Got a little meadow out here, flowers growing, a couple tents, people posted up here. And yeah, beautiful mountain view back there too. So walk through a little bit. It was a tough climb. Very, very upright, but man, it's beautiful. Making our way up the trail. It's been a very, very windy, breezy, very uphill day. Not sure exactly where I am, but I see a big bald mountain over there. And I have a feeling that's where the Bald Mountain Shelter is. Up on top, then come down. It looks very open, so hopefully a cool view or two up there. It's gonna be hell to get up, I'm sure, so. Getting to the top of Big Bald Mountain, or Bald Mountain, and super windy. Pretty difficult climb, but nice little view behind us. And I feel like it'll probably get better as we go up, so let's see. So we're on the summit of Bald Mountain. It's a little windy. It's gotta be like 80-mile-an-hour gusts. They're blowing me over. So. But great view. I guess we got that right. I don't even know if you can hear me. This is insane. Blew my pack cover right off my bag. We gotta get out of here. We're out. So this is one more video just on top of Bald Mountain. We just went down a little bit off the side so the wind isn't too bad. But you can see, look how fast those storm clouds are moving. And this wind is insane. I'm getting blown over by the gusts. So we're gonna proceed up this mountain pretty quickly. Supposedly this is shelter a little ways down, so we're aiming to get to that shelter for lunch, hopefully before any storms come through. Let's do it. So we just came down off the Balds. It's slightly less windier here. You can still hear it roaring in the background, but it's so windy up there. But those Balds are so cool, man. You don't get that stuff back home where I am. Like, there's Bald Mountains, but not like big grassy, plainy looking mountains, or hills, whatever you want to call them, but cool, very cool. Extremely windy though. Almost blew off the mountain. Don't know how much of that audio is even going to be used because you probably can't hear what I'm saying.
Good evening. It's a fairly late whatever. Last video I recorded, I don't even know what it was. It was probably coming off the top of that Bald, actually. And my battery's died. So I finally recharged it. After a 21-mile day, we have broken into the 20s. It is the first 20-plus mile day that I've done. Longest day out on the trail. We are at the No Business Shelter, I think is the name of it. About 6 or 7 miles out of Erwin. So feel good. A couple weird little things happened. Snapped the trekking pole coming down here. 100% my own fault. I smashed it against a tree at a foot of rage. Rolled my ankle pretty hard and whatever. Long story short, I broke a trekking pole. And yeah, batteries died. Not too much to report on the way down there anyway, but I'm in my tent. Everybody else is in the shelter doing some editing and calling it a night, so we should be in our run tomorrow, assuming that I live through the rain tonight. So we'll see you then.
Made it through the night. A little bit of rain, a lot of bit of rain, but we're alive. Sunny out currently. 6 miles down to Erwin, where we will be staying somewhere. And my main goal, try to get to Walmart. Priorities. So we are at Riverview, coming on our way down to Erwin. And yeah, not a little bad view up here. So I don't know how long we get, but we're shifting down slowly but steady. So we made it back down somewhere into civilization, I assume. So we are at Erwin, Tennessee. See right there, white blazes. We got the river flowing right through there. So we're proceeding on. No idea where we're going. We'll find out when we get there.
Well, use me, cause ain't your average groupie. I see you dancing, to her with romance, and she sweat, wet. Gotta go in like a turbo vet. Got a magazine.